Hey, Mr. Jake786 is back again with another Friday the 13th game video. This time, I want to do a casual breakdown video of this clip that I have for you today. This is about running out the clock. And I don't know if people have made videos about what to do when everyone dies, which is what happened in this game. But I want to make a video now, seeing as how there's new players on PS4 and a bunch of Xbox players are going to be coming out too to the game because it's on sale, I believe, right now. So this will be a useful tip for when every single other player dies. So you see Jason has found me, everyone else is dead or one person escaped, I believe, and I'm solo as Deborah with Jason on my tail the whole match. I'm telling you, this happened maybe 5 minutes into the round. So virtually the whole match, I have Jason on me. There were a few times that I could have broken away and made some distance between myself and him, but I ended up sticking closer to him and not wanting to get too far away from him, just because I thought I had a better chance, since his sense could find me anyway. There we go. I just stun him real quick with this because I knew the flare gun was right here. So you see me, I'm taking my time, not running too much when he's stunned right there to waste my stamina, and I close the door. Any kind of barricade that you can put between yourself and Jason is worth putting in front. So always do that. Like a tip, like here, close this door, because he can't go through windows, you know? I mean, that would be crazy if there was a Jason that could, but he cannot go physically through a window. So I'm always opening up windows like here for multiple escape routes, just in case I need to get in or get out quickly in any direction. That's a good tip, I believe. Like, you want to just surround yourself with escape routes. And I can, right here, I'm listening to the music. I know I'm on like the far edge of his radius where he is, because I can hear the music very faintly. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. So I know when he's going to get closer to where I am, and then I see him on my radar. So radar is key. Always pay attention to the little red blip when he shows up, when he's in view, and pay attention to where that music is, guys. I know I'm probably preaching to the choir here to a lot of you, but this is mostly for the new people, like I said. This is stuff that you'll end up knowing and doing instinctively if you stick with the game and follow some of the instructions that I give in this video. So here I'm gonna just rest a little bit, camp out in this little boat shack here. Just sort of trying to judge where he is before I make a break for it. And right here, I'm considering getting the battery and the gas, but I'm like, where the hell am I going to find the keys? And I doubt I could get away from him in time. I mean, I'm going to show up on his radar. Even though I have high stealth, a blip will show up and he'll find me. So right from the get-go, I'm like, well, I better just run this guy around. See if I can survive. Run out the clock. So here I'm just playing mind games, jumping in and out of the window a little bit. Waste his time. That's your biggest strategy at this point, is waste his time. Keep messing with him. I'm not saying to the point of, excuse me, having to be rude and taunt him or anything like that. Don't even waste time doing all that stuff. He's going to get frustrated enough not being able to catch you. And here I noticed the music cut out, so I expected a shift. That's why I broke into a sprint. I think that's a good tip. He hit me with a knife, so I know my health is going to get a little lower. I am running thick skin. My dad's a cop. And I believe my other perk was medic, because I have 2 first aid sprays, which is going to be crucial. So thick skin allows me to take that damage from the knife, take that damage from running through damaged windows, jumping over them, getting cut up by the glass is not going to do as much damage as it typically would. So here I wait for him to start smashing that door down a little bit, and then I jump out the window, head to the next cabin. You want to use that button to look behind yourself every so often, or just even tilt the analog stick backwards to see behind yourself, tilt the camera. And use that dive right there that you saw. Use it strategically. You're not going to jump into a place or out of a place if Jason's on the other side. If he's too close by, there's going to be too much time for you to get up and get back on your feet where he can just come over and grab you. So here I'm waiting for him to break in. I know he's going to take a bit. Again, just wasting that time, just running the clock down. That's all you have to do. Keep calm, you know. I know it can be nerve-wracking at times. Here I heard that he was coming through the hallway. And see, the door's locked, so he can't really get out unless he morphs out or bashes through the door or comes back out the way he came. It's pretty much the only options he has at this point. So here, I dive in because I know that the place is all sealed up. This place was untouched. So it's a safe bet that if he was going to shift over and get me, I'd just jump right over it, right over the window and out of reach. So here, lock up, always lock up. And I am going to do like that community guide video that you guys have been commenting on and giving me advice. And if you have any more advice, you can drop it down in the comments on this video as well. And if you have more comments, more ideas, you can drop comments about running the clock down. Here, you set up as many barriers as possible. Even the flimsy doors that he can just smash open, they're worth putting in front of him. They're gonna waste time. And that's all you want to do when you're trying to survive solo out here and everybody's dead. So here, I'm not exactly sure where he is, so I abandoned the whole area and end up just jumping through this window, and it turns out he's right behind me. At this point, he was right there. Deborah starts freaking out. I dodge this knife right there. And about knife throwing, I'll show you a point where I always do what I do when I'm jumping into a new cabin. Oh, see, he got me. First aid spray. Right here. There you go. First aid spray number 1 is gone. What I do to avoid his knife is the fact that he throws with his left hand. So the fact that he throws with the left hand makes it so that when I jump into a cabin, I go left because he'll most likely hit a wall or a window frame that's closer to his left side, because that knife is just going to go to his left side. He is right there. He shifted right next to me. So here, just jump in here again. Wasting more time, wasting more time. Look at how high the fear is. My screen's like almost all black. Putting layers in front of myself. That's all I picture it as. When I close the door, just more stuff that he has to get by. And then he's creating holes for me by doing this. He's creating exits, emergency exits for me, essentially. Keeping this shelf between us, out of reach, and he can't really get by most of the stuff that's blocking the way of the desk and all that to get me, so I get out of here scot-free. There are too many objects in his way, I believe. And here, I just pop this door right in front because I knew he was going to shift at me. And he ends up bashing through it. I tuck myself behind here because from his view he can't even see me. Throw the fireworks here. He starts making holes. I know that right here I'm free in this hallway. because I have fireworks. If he even went near that, guys, he's gonna get stunned by it. So I keep playing around with these holes in the wall that he created, and get the heck out of here to regain some stamina. Good spot to just stand, recuperate. He's probably using sense at this point, so I'm like, well, he sees where I am, so I'm just gonna go to the back of this cabin. Maybe try to run out to another one. And sure enough, he is chasing me yet again. So I loop around, I trick him, go back in here. Waste more of his time. Wasting it, wasting it, wasting it. Check a few drawers. No, I don't need another map. Try to regain some stamina. Stamina is just going to be valuable. I mean, Deborah is not equipped for this. She's not very athletic. She's not equipped for all this running around, but we do a good job here. And here I run myself into this corner by accident. I thought he had broken that door down, but it turns out he didn't at any point. So I shoot him in the face, grab this wrench, get ready to start looping him around. And right here he's frustrated, you know. That's all this is. I'm just messing with him. And again, I don't need to be trolling him or anything like that. He's getting mad. And when you lose your cool, you're not gonna do as well. You're just not. There's no way. There's no way you're gonna keep your composure and be able to think straight and get me at this point. Right here, I loop myself back in and frustrate him further. Because now he's outside. He has no clue where I am in this cabin, I believe, at this point. So I start to regain some stamina. Watching all the exits, just by flipping the camera around. I'm watching, just in case he starts sneaking in here, using a stalk, using anything. Or if he wants to try to shift in here at some point, he's not going to be able to get me. I'll be aware, and I'll look at all the exits he created. So sometimes letting him smash up a place works in your favor. Just another important thing to remember. Right there, I hear some kind of morph or whatever the hell was going on. He came back to the house. Deborah starts freaking out with 2 minutes left. I thought about that window, but decided against it, and I decided to do this. Smash right through. And 2-minute warning is here. So we are almost scot-free. We're almost there at this point. I don't know what happened there. I pressed X by accident, but yeah. You want to put layers in front of you. He smashed through door number 1. Door number 2 is coming right there. He's coming through. And I decided to hit him. Thought I could get a knockout, but he missed the grab. He missed another knife right there. Right here, put that layer in front of myself. And then he's going to smash through. You hit him. There you go. Broke my wrench, but I got through. He still didn't get me. Now right here, I loop back into the cabin. But he makes a good move right here, where he shifts in. And he gets me right here. But I have the pocket knife, luckily. So I know I can't have more than a minute left. It's got to be around that point. Just because I know we've wasted enough of his time, I go outside because he's got the cabin in front of him at this point, and he has to either morph or shift out of the cabin. And that's exactly what happens here, so it gives me enough time to jump right through this broken window, use my leftover first aid spray, and get out of this situation scot-free when the music ends. So there you go. I hope you guys, old and new to the game, enjoy this kind of long form commentary breakdown where I'm breaking down exactly my mental process and my thoughts, my strategies about surviving when you're the only person left and you've got like 15 minutes left to go. So if you found this useful, drop a like, comment if you have more advice or whatever you want to say, and subscribe if you found this useful. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.